Kunal Kamra took aim at everyone involved in the very controversy, the mob, the politicians, cops and even those leaking his number or threatening him, or what he calls the trolls. Another development has also come in now. Mumbai's Khar police station has summoned the comedian for questioning at around 11 a.m. today itself. Now we'll take you through the very contents of the statement as to what all has been said by the comedian, hitting out at each of these groups. To the mob, he has compared attacking a comedy venue over his jokes to overturning a tomato lorry over bad butter chicken, referring to it as senseless. To political parties, he has said, and I quote, "Freedom of speech isn't just for praising the powerful." He dared them to apply the law equally, asking, and I quote again, "Will those who vandalize the habitat face consequences?" This is him taking a jibe at those who in fact showed up at the very venue right after the release of this video to vandalize the entire area that is occupied. Now to the BMC, mocking their demolition drive that took place yesterday, he suggested performing next on the Elphinstone Bridge or any crumbling Mumbai structure which requires demolition in urgency. To trolls, he has said, "Keep calling, you'll just hear the song you hate on loop in my voicemail." Kamra has also assured that despite all of this, he will be cooperating with the law agencies as they probe into the very matter. And to set context to what exactly happened day before yesterday, as well as what all developments took place through the day yesterday itself, comedian Kunal Kamra found himself at the center of yet another political firestorm, and this time over a parody song targeting Maharashtra's Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde. Backlash was swift, violent and very revealing, from vandalism to demolition drives, legal threats to leaked phone numbers. Case has seen it all so far. Among other FIRs and complaints filed, the latest was filed by Shiv Sena MLA Mangesh Kudalkar at the Nehru Nagar police station in Mumbai. Meanwhile, politics continues to snowball on the matter, with Eknath Shinde himself issuing a 48-hour ultimatum to the comedian for an apology. While Shiv Sena leaders have blamed the UBT faction along with other allies of the MVA for backing the comedian, calling it a broader conspiracy, the MVA leaders, on the other hand, have supported Kamra's comments, some of them even reposting the very song from their accounts, fueling the row further. Maharashtra Minister of State Home, Yogesh Kadam, has said that Kamra's call recordings along with CDRs as well as bank statements will all be checked. With that, we're cutting across to our colleague Sakshi Litoria, who's joining us from the newsroom with the latest updates. Sakshi, a lot has gone down since yesterday in terms of investigation that is continuing, in terms of action that's been taken, questions being raised with regards to the action that's been taken. But currently we understand that he's been summoned for an interrogation today, 11 a.m. Please take us through all of those details.
Absolutely correct, Shreya. Like you have already mentioned, that the comedian has been summoned by the Khar police station in Mumbai at around 11 a.m. and we will continue to track all of those details with regards to that particular investigation. But let me tell our viewers as well, the FIR that you have just mentioned, which was filed by another Shiv Sena Eknath Shinde faction's leader, and that has also been transferred to the Khar station for the further investigation into the matter. Apart from that, we are looking at politics continuously snowballing even further in this particular issue, Shreya. It is so interesting that the comedy set that Kunal Kamra actually performed at the Habitat was named as Naya Bharat, in which he sang that parody song, in which, without naming any political leader, he took us back to the incidents of 2022 and indirectly attacked Deputy Chief Minister of the state, Eknath Shinde. And Shreya, let me tell our viewers also, the recent statement has already come in from the Deputy Chief Minister. Let me quote the lines from Deputy Chief Minister here as well. He has written it that the other person should also maintain certain level, otherwise action causes reaction. This is what he said on the vandalisms which was done by the Shiv Sainik. Apart from that, he has added that freedom of speech is there, we understand satire, but there should be a limit. So this is the statement that has come in from Deputy Chief Minister on this entire issue when he was asked about the kind of vandalism that broke out at the Habitat Apart from that, let's also talk about the 4-page long statement which was posted by Kunal Kamra on his social media profiles. Something that he has highlighted, which I thought is strikingly interesting, is that your inability to take a joke at the expense of a powerful public figure does not change the nature of my right. Remember, he is again stating this under the garb of freedom of speech and expression. Apart from that, obviously is something that you have already spoken about, that I'm not going to get scared, I'm not going to hide under my bed, I am not going to apologize. So that's a very powerful statement that has come in from the comedian, who stays adamant on the kind of parody that he did at the Habitat, also his reaction to the vandalism that broke out at the venue where he performed his set, and also the statement that has come in from the Deputy Chief Minister. Like we have already told our viewers that the questioning is going to happen at the Khar police station at around 11 a.m. We'll have to see what pans out further from there.